great to have you here, Morgan.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, on the heels of Emmy night, was it fun?
Yeah. It's always really fun, and it was different from last year because I kind of knew what I was doing.
Was last year your first time at
Yeah.
the Emmys? It was.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was it was the Emmys or the Golden Globes. I think you were excited because you met Matt LeBlanc because you were like a huge Friends fan.
Yeah, that was my first Golden Globes. Yeah, and it was.
Was he were your favorite friend?
Yeah, I mean Joey.
I don't know.
Everybody has a different.
Everybody has a different one. You know, not everybody chooses him. So what did you say to him when you met him? Anything?
We were like walking past each other backstage because we both just won. He won that year actually, and and I said, I like you.
And did he say anything back?
He laughed and shook my hand or something.
I love that you're blushing. This is the cutest thing. So anybody this year? Because aren't you a little bit of an Aaron Paul fan?
I am. Well, I love Breaking Bad.
You can't say that. You're on Homeland.
I know. Which made last night more. No.
No, I'm kidding.
But I met the Breaking Bad people.
So you were also just at New York Fashion Week.
Yeah.
So we always love to ask celebrities things that they're into, sort of like, and I know last night on the red carpet, your makeup, and I love that you were embracing sort of the black and white trend, but it wasn't like there wasn't too much skin, and your hair and makeup was gorgeous with the red lips. Was that something your team came up with? How much input did you have with it?
It was something we all came up with. I mean, the dress was so like classic and timeless, but simple and straightforward. So we wanted to do something kind of similar with makeup, you know, not too crazy. And a red lip is always nice, and you feel confident with it, kind of.
So you went to a couple of shows at New York Fashion Week. Yeah. So anything in particular you're into, or that's coming up that we should keep on our radars?
I was really impressed by Novice, which is a young, really cool designer, and her stuff was like mid-century modern themed, and it was really, really cool, and I think that's gonna be on a rise. I know I was with the people at Team Vogue and they really liked it, so
well, if the Vogue people love it, then you know it's going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
So you're one of those people that we call like on the verge to emerge. You've been on our radar for a while, but now your role in the show is growing and growing, it seems. And I know you've talked about how Claire Danes, when she was your age, she was on My So-Called Life. What sort of advice has she given you sort of along the way?
I've talked to Claire a lot about college. And taking a break from acting, and how that will be, and how it felt for her. And that's been interesting to hear her perspective. So
her perspective was to take a break and do that.
She went to Yale. She went for 2 years. I think she took a year off too. Also, she didn't go right away.
Yeah. But aren't your friends? They don't watch the show necessarily. It's your friends' parents that watch Homeland.
Yeah. I mean, in high school, like no one was really into it. I mean, they were. They were excited that I was
They
on
don't say, "Oh, my friend's on the show. I think I'll check it out."
They have, but their parents watch it more. I mean, their parents are the ones who are addicted. Yeah.
So the parents are inviting you over for dinner and questioning you about what's going to happen on the show.
Yeah, literally.
So you just went to your prom. How was prom, and how does it compare to going to the Emmys? Is the Emmys like prom with famous people, or how is it different? How is it the same?
Prom was really fun. I mean, prom. They're both kind of special because prom, you're like getting dressed up with all your great high school friends. Like you never get to see anybody like that.
Do you have a hair and makeup team and stylist for the prom?
No, my friend Rhiannon, and I'm hers. But I had to plan prom, which was.
You had what?
I had to plan it. I like got the bus and all that.
Right. You didn't take the bus to the Emmys, I'm guessing.
No, they were unavailable.
You would have if you could.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, but the Emmys are similar in that way because you get dressed up with your cast, and like you go from working on Homeland where we're like crying every other scene and whatever, and to wearing tuxedos and gowns and going to the governor's ball. It's a fun, different thing to do with everybody.
A little bit different from the show. So season 3, I know your role just keeps getting bigger and bigger on the show. And she starts out, she's going to have a lot of turmoil at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
A lot of inner, what can you tell us?
Dana's unstable.
That's a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a family drama.
I mean, everyone's excited because they love the show, which is very sweet and flattering.
Well, it's an incredible show, incredible cast. Great to have you here. Thank you so much for coming.